Hey guys, thanks for checking in back here at the channel one more time. Hey, talking to you guys today about digital equipment, more specifically digital optics and maybe versus standard optics. But really what I'm getting at here more is, do you suffer from digital optic frustration? Maybe this is something I'm coming up with and creating here. But if you guys shopping for scopes and optics for your rifles, mostly for hunting, but in the market now there are a lot more options when it comes to using digital optics, whether it's night optics like I have here. This is an Arken Zusus, D&T Zusus now. Got a D&T Thermnight up here. I've also got some one leaf digital optics. I've got this digital thermal master thing here, and a few other ones running around that I've messed around with. And what got me thinking about this content today was, as I was out doing some shooting and re-zeroing, I move optics around quite a bit for the channel and just for different shooting applications that I have, different kinds of hunting, different kinds of target hunting or target shooting and everything else. So moving stuff around a lot. And I've got this D&T Thermnight mounted up on this 6.5 Grendel modern sporting rifle that I have here. Amazing optic. This thing is thermal. This thing is infrared. It's day use. It's night use. It records things. It's got a rangefinder. It's got all the bells and whistles. It sends it right to my phone. It sends it where you guys can watch this stuff. The same thing with these Zuluses. This stuff is great. But it's frustrating at times. I've got these different platforms and you got to remember to charge batteries. You got to remember how to use this thing. And there's a lot more that comes to the use than just taking it out when you've got, you've got one of these SH4s mounted up. I got a lot of these mounted up. And these things are like getting in your truck. You just get in there and go. You put this thing on your rifle, easy peasy. You go out hunting and you shoot this thing, right? And well, what are you guys thinking for you guys who have been starting to make the move over to using digital optics? Now, I've kind of been at this for, I'm going to say it's been a little bit over 2 years or so that I've been monkeying around actively using different forms of digital optics, mostly the night optics stuff for predator hunting and just out spotting and stuff like that. But I'm finding, as much as I like all the features, all the technology that comes with these things, that it opens doors to a lot of different things, I'm also finding it's damn frustrating at times setting things up with these and remembering how to use them. Despite this D&T Zusus or the Arken Zusus really being the same parent company as this D&T Thermnight. And if I show you guys the buttons on these things, despite these buttons being very, very similar and working very, very similar, they are actually not exactly the same though. So I've got to rewire myself when I'm taking this thing out, or I'm taking this thing out, or one of the one leaf ones. And I've got another one leaf one coming out that I'm going to be reviewing. Kind of excited about that one. They're pretty good products and they're generally pretty darn simple to use. But in thinking about that optic, that's one of the things that really got me thinking about this stuff is there comes a point for me that I've really got this digital frustration going on that it's just a little bit more stressful and not as much fun as just throwing this thing on here, putting the D&T optic, an Arken optic, a Leupold, a Vortex, whatever you have, putting that thing on your gun and just going out and shooting it, not having to remember about storage in your device. Do you have your USB cables? Do you have your batteries? Is there enough storage space? Did you measure from this lens to this lens to the bore height? There's a lot more to it. And did you set it up right? There's a lot of work that comes into setting these things up. And I guess that's the reward that you get with the technology, right? But I'd like to hear from you guys. Are there guys who are, and ladies, are there people who are picking up the digital optics, all this technology, and finding yourself, after you've used it a bit, after maybe the novelty of just playing around with the technology, the digital optics, are they just taking a back seat now? I've actually contemplated, because I do have some other models of these things too. I've got the Zusus with and without the rangefinder, the one leaf one with and without, and I'm finding myself pulling some of these digital optics off and going back to my tried and true stuff, and maybe outfitting a platform and leaving that thing right on there, and that's going to be its new home, and maybe just getting rid of all these other ones and just keeping one because of the digital frustration. So I know how to work that one, and I don't have to keep rewiring myself each time I go out. Hitting buttons in the dark's not fun if you don't have a memory of what you've got to do on these things. On these ones, they don't light up. So let me know, what do you guys think? Are you guys with the digital ones? You feeling the same thing I'm feeling? You getting kind of worn out? Has the novelty worn off? And are you looking at going back to standard optics? Let me know in the comments. I like hearing from you guys, and I like interacting. Check back real soon. I do have that smaller one leaf one. It's about the size of this that I'm going to review and compare directly to this infrared model, not thermal. And we'll go from there. So hey, thanks for checking back into the channel. Get on out there, and whether you've got the digital guy or you got your standard one, keep on shooting.